that will destroy that taste. So after listening to Swamiji's talks over last 3 days, not only talks, but the in-between conversations also, I remember the moment he arrived and he came out of the car, the first thing he said, "Oh, this is a welcome party for me." I knew this camp is going to be hilarious. So, I don't want to, that taste that we have in our tongue of Swamiji's talks, I don't want to diminish it, so I will keep it quick. But at the same time, I think I should say something to express our thanks and our gratitude, the collective feeling that we have in our hearts. No amount of words that we say will be enough, Swamiji, but we'll try. So please forgive us if we skip or omit something. It is surely out of our ignorance. In the very beginning, when Swamiji agreed, last July we happened to be in India, in Mumbai, and we got opportunity to attend the Vedanta course classes for a few days. And during those classes, Swami Godharmananji, who is taking the class, he was telling the students that when I was in the Vedanta course, our Acharya used to do this. And he did that 2 or 3 times. And it took me back the memory lane, because I had some idea of his experiences and whatever he had shared. And 2 things came to my mind. One is, this is how Guru Parampara works. In exactly the way he was taught by his Acharya, he is teaching him. The same thought came today, that how our Swamiji learned from his teacher and his Guru Parampara. He taught us that. He gave that example here of our Gurudev giving Bhagavad Gita class. And that was so touching. The second thing, that was July. At that time, Auntie had just told me. In fact, she had called me and I was in Mumbai. I didn't tell her, Auntie, it is 2 o'clock in the morning here. She didn't know that. But she said, I have a verbal confirmation that Swami Ishwarananji is coming for Thanksgiving camp. And I said, wow, I wish, after Swamiji said that our Acharya used to teach us this way, I said, I wish we get to hear it. I knew that this year will be very busy for Swamiji, being birth centenary year. He is involved in so many projects. And it is amazing, he drove 12 hours from LA, in car, and from here he is going to India. So Swami, thank you for taking all this trouble just for us to be with you. Then the second thing was the topic of the camp. The topic that Swamiji suggested. I thought, okay, I know Guru Stotra. I have chanted, we chant, I know the translation. But this shows how limited we are in our understanding. So thank you, Swamiji, to have that sankalpa to write a commentary, write your thoughts, to make this teaching available in such an easy form. The book is exactly of the size of an iPad, actually. It is written so beautifully. And at the end of each verse, have you guys noticed there is a beautiful line? Swamiji says, and to this Guru, who is ever joyous, or he has summarized the entire verse in that one sentence. If you haven't read it, I suggest you go back again. But thank you for writing the commentary, and so eloquently, Swamiji. Not only you brought down the ideas of Vedanta and taught us. We thought Guru was a person. But I think after this camp, we can say collectively, that, okay, that idea is gone. We know now that Guru is more than that. And this we can learn only from a teacher who has served the Master. So thank you again for choosing this topic, making the commentary available, and telling it in such a format that even kids were able to understand. And you will see, although I don't know the skit lines, but they have used a lot of the teachings. Yesterday we had Jeopardy games, and one of the category was Guru Stotra. And it was Swamiji's lectures, over last 2 days, 4 sessions. They were able to answer every single one. So, thank you for teaching us so eloquently.
Did you show the picture of?
Yes, and one of the category for those adults who were not here was Chinmaya Mission. In that, one of the question for 500 points, that's the maximum points. And I'll phrase the question, Swamiji. Identify this handsome brahmachari and his name before and after sannyasa diksha. And they had to squint. Everybody came here to identify, to look at the picture. But I had trouble, Swami, to send me some pictures, of his brahmachari days. So yes, Swami, we had that also. It is said, last point, that when there is a guru, when there is a teacher and Bhagavan standing, first we should prostrate to Guru. Why? Because Guru had taught us the importance and the glory of Bhagavan. I was thinking today in the lecture, what if my Guru is standing and the person who has taught me the importance of Guru, if that person is standing, who should I prostrate first? So the person who has taught me the importance of Guru. So Swamiji, thank you for doing that, being that person in our life so that we know what our Guru has done for us. Thank you again. On behalf of MRT and entire Chinmaya Mission San Jose, thank you, and I request you to make yourself available in future for our either at the center or yajnas like us. Thank you. And now, as I said, the good news is I am not the MC for the program, so I now invite Pranav, Ananya, and Arja to take us through the evening. So,